What's good, traders? I hope you guys are doing well. Now, GoFunded Traders recently introduced some new features, two of them, and today I want us to check them out. Now, the first one is the account reset. Now, if let's say you are funded, you passed phase 1, phase 2, and for some reason you lose your account, okay, you breach the daily drawdown by mistake or something happens and you lose your account. Now, with GoFunded Trader, accounts bought from June 15th onwards, you can actually reset that account and remain funded. Okay, you don't have to repeat phase 1 and phase 2. Or if you're on phase 2 and you lose your account for some reason, you can actually reset the account to remain on phase 2 and continue your journey, right? You don't have to repeat phase 1 and all of that. Also, they have recently introduced the instant premium account, which has no consistency rule. As you all know, the consistency rule is crazy. Like it's one of the hardest rules to follow when it comes to prop trading. So them bringing accounts that don't have the consistency rule, I think it's a complete game changer. Alright guys, this is the GFT homepage, and the first thing you'll notice on the top here is the limited time promotion that is going on right now, 40% off, plus you get an extra account for free if you manage to reach a payout. So you can use the code BOGO40 to get that offer, and if it's your first time to get an account from GFT, you can get a 50% discount by using the code FASTGFT. All right, now let's go and check out the instant premium account, and then later on you're going to look at the account reset feature, what you can do, what you cannot do, and how it works. So first thing you notice here, there are 3 types of accounts: 1-step, 2-step, 3-step, and then the instant funded account. Now on this model, on this plan, there is the 3 models. There is the GOAT, we have the Pro, and the Premium. Now today we are going to focus on the Premium, but I'm going to be comparing the two. The first thing is that the GOAT model does have a 20% consistency rule. Is it 20 or 15? I think it's 20. 20% consistency rule, which means that if you have one huge day where you make a big profit, you'll have to even out that profit over time. But on the instant premium account, there's nothing like that. There's no consistency rule. You can see that the GOAT, you have a maximum daily loss of 3%, a maximum loss of 6%. On the premium account, it's the same thing, 3% and 6%. On the GOAT, you have a leverage of up to 1 to 100. Payouts are paid bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. And the profit split, you can get up to 100% if you use the add-on. On the premium, there's no consistency rule. The leverage is a bit lower, 1 to 50. The rewards is paid in 10 days, unlike the other one, which was 14. And the profit split is fixed at 80%. So let's look at these accounts in detail. The instant premium account, the maximum drawdown, the daily drawdown is 3%. The overall loss is 6%, and it's trailing at the end of each day. The minimum trading days is 5, which means that on each payout cycle, you have to reach 5 trading days 5 days where you have made at least 0.5% profit. There's also the floating loss rule, where you cannot have all the trades that are running in your account cannot exceed a total of 1.5% or more. There's also no consistency rule, which is a huge advantage, because one of the toughest rules in trading is the consistency rule, if I'm being honest, because you'll have a good day, like one day, and then that will limit you. You will have to make so much profit just to stay within the consistency rule, like to respect the consistency rule. The profit split is standard 80%. Here they're saying you can get 100% split if you use the add-on when you're checking out. The payout cycle, like I said, is 10 days. The maximum drawdown is trailing at 6%, and it's calculated every end of the day, just once in a day. When the day ends, it's calculated based on your account performance, account balance. So if you go up, the drawdown will go up. It's not like the other accounts where if you have a 10% limit, that's constant. it's calculated at the end of each day. If your account is growing, the trailing drawdown is also growing. If it's going down, it remains the same. All right, we have already talked about the 1.5% maximum floating loss. The minimum trading days, I think we have also talked about that, the consistency rule, leverage. If there's any changes, they will be announced in the Discord. If you're not a member of the GFT Discord, you need to join that because a lot of announcements are made there. All right, now let's look at the pricing. Okay, let's look at the pricing comparison between the instant premium and the instant GOAT. Like we said, GOAT has a consistency rule. Also, the payouts are bi-weekly, and you can trade on MT5, cTrader, MatchTrader, all of these across all account types. Okay, including the instant premium. You can also trade on MT5. Now the GOAT 5K is going for $65. The 10K is going for 95. Now on the premium, the 5K is going for 95. A very fair price since you don't have a consistency rule, in my view. A 10K account is going for $149. A 25K account is going for $287. The GOAT, it's $191. The 50K GOAT, it's $293. On the premium, it's $437. And the most popular, the 100K, on the premium, it's $719. The GOAT is going for $503. So that's the price comparison. The premium is a bit more expensive, which is fair because you don't have any consistency rule. All right, now let's check out the reset. Okay, they have recently introduced a reset where if you are on any phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 funded, you lose your account for some reason, because sometimes you will have a very good run and then 1 week will mess everything and you lose your account, or you will make a mistake and blow the account on the daily drawdown. You open some positions, you make a mistake, you put the wrong lot size, something like that. Now you can reset your account. If you're funded, you can reset it and get a funded account back. You don't have to go back to phase 1 and all of that. This feature is only available to accounts that were bought after June 15th. So if your account is older than that, unfortunately, it will not be eligible for this reset. Now, what happens when you reset your account? First off, you get a brand new account with new logins. The previous account will still be there. It will be still showing on the dashboard, but this time you will get a new account with new logins and password and everything. Now, for the reset, you can get it at any time. You don't even have to hit the drawdown or breach any rule. You can request a reset at any time you want on your challenge. But the thing is, you can only reset your account once per phase. So if you reset on phase 1, that's it. You reset on phase 2, that's it. Funded once. So you can only request once per phase. And for example, you breach your account today, you only have 14 days to request for a reset. Otherwise, your reset will expire and you will no longer be able to reset. So make sure you act quickly. And also, like I said, you don't have to wait until you breach your account for you to request a reset. If you see that you have gone too deep in drawdown and you feel like you might not make it out, you can request a reset right there and right then and continue your journey from zero drawdown. All right, now let's look at the cost of resetting your account, because it's not free. First, it depends on the phase you are in, and also it depends on the challenge type that you had originally purchased. On the one-step account, on phase 1, you will get a 7% discount. If you are on phase 2, the price I think will be the same. The phase 3, the same. On funded, you will pay an extra 50% for you to keep your funded account. If it's a two-step, any type, the Gold, Pro, whatever, you will get a 7% discount if you fail phase 1 and you want to reset. On phase 2, you will pay an extra 50%. The funded challenge, you will pay 100% extra for you to keep the account to remain funded. The three-step, 7%. On phase 1, phase 2, 45%. Phase 3, 80%. As funded, you will pay an extra 175%. on the instant, you'll get a 7% discount. And like I said, you can only reset your accounts once per phase. So on phase 1, one reset; phase 2, one reset; funded, one reset. After that, you'll have to buy a new account. Now, once you do buy a reset instead of buying a new account, first off, if you're on phase 1, you will get a 7% discount. Second, if you have advanced to phase 2, phase 3, funded, it will get you back to the level you are at a bit faster as compared to starting over again and having to make all that profit again. Can you get a discount on a reset? You can. You should follow GFT social media, especially the Discord. I'm a member of their Discord. These are the links here to their Instagram, Discord, X, YouTube, and LinkedIn. You can follow them, especially on their Discord. I think that's where you will get the easiest notifications, announcements, promotions, and things like that. Also, if you go to the My Offers section on the dashboard, you will get the offers, the latest offers from there. So yeah, that's about the reset. Let's check the GFT reviews on PropFarm Match quickly. You can see that they have a 4.2 star rating. Of course, you will have negative reviews on any PropFarm, on any product. You'll always have 1 or 2 negative reviews, but you should make that decision yourself whether to trust GFT or any other platform based on the overall trend. The review section here, this is where you're going to see what other traders are saying about GFT. The first review here, you can see someone requested the payout and it was sent to their Binance within 2 days, which is a good thing. So this is a good review. Another good review right there. I'm looking for a... Alright, this is a 2-star account. Okay, I recently purchased an account from GFT Pass. One funded and then the other one got breached. So basically, this guy is giving a 2-star review because they lost their account through a daily drawdown, and that's usually the main case. You don't understand how to calculate the daily drawdown. It's calculated based on the starting daily, the balance at the start of the day. But if your equity breaches that limit, then you lose your account, even if the trade goes back into profit. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And then obviously they will put it on the prop firm. I cannot blame the prop firm anyways for that. But whether to trust the prop firm or not, it's your decision to make. But for me, I don't have any problem with GFT at all. The conditions have been great. I've not managed to get a payout from them, but there is the payout section where you can actually track in real time the payouts that are being made by any prop firm, including GFT. So you can see here, you can track the payouts on a day-to-day basis, and I think this page here is adding a lot of transparency. So if you're looking to buy an account from GFT or any other prop firm, I would recommend you spend some time here on PropFarm Match. But that's about it. I recommend GFT. I use them. I've not had any issues. If you have, you can let us know in the comments. And yeah, man, I will see you guys. If you have any questions, you can let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.